fast, and the emulator, we have to wait a little bit. Our application is going to be compiled in a console. Oh, I have bad console. Yeah, it is loading. Oh, sorry. It is loading. Again, our presentation. Here is the earthquake. I have to download the data, and then when I have received the data, I display it to the map, and I should see different view. Wow, it's really different. And as you can see, I have seen also the roads here. So it's really simple to write such. It's really simple navigation. So it's not necessary to use the TomTom then to inform you which way you want to follow. Okay, that's very nice feature implemented inside the SDK. The last demo we have, because we have here real devices. So we can do the real demo. I'm not going to crash these devices because I'm not so professional to do such stuff with, but I'm going to show you how to use the internally implemented sensor. You know that there is a gyroscope and a GPS thing. Who doesn't know it? Okay, no new information for nobody. So here is the gyroscope and GPS. So that means that Google really knows where you are. But I know it seems like he is a big brother. But other companies are doing the same thing. For example, the iPhone is sending the data to their central server about your position also. So other companies are really doing the same thing. Also on the Nokia and something like that. And here is our compass demo. It's not. You can also simulate it in your emulator because Eclipse, as I did mention, allows you to control your emulator, the full control to your emulator. Do you remember when I mentioned the DMS, where you can define, when you can see what your application is doing? So you can use the emulator control, and you can send the data about your position to this emulator. So it means you have really full access, and you can simulate nicely the real behavior of your application. You have also here the threads which are run in your application. So you can have a really good overview of what's happening inside. You can use the debugger. And this is the SharePoint. But now we are going to use the sensors. Sensors, compass is the other activity which is only handling with the values you receive from that sensor. So I implement the sensor event listeners, which inform me when I have changed my position, and it's display me on my screen. I have to run comp, and it display my position on and what I have done with my Nexus. You can then, after my presentation, you can come to me and play with, because it's really depend on how you are moving. And this is the real devices that you are able to handle the sensors activities, which is implementing in your phone. You can do it also with Motorola Milestone or Droid for US guys. This is the other example of activity. Also, there is the USB connector. And USB connector could be also mapped. There are the libraries to handle the activity about the USB connector, so it's really easy to plug the other devices. Maybe what I'm intending to do as a part of my project is to use these devices to display some kind of medical checkups. And this devices, the devices who is doing the checkout will be connected via the USB connector. And here will be written some simple application to display the charts to me. Okay. So really, who wants to have his own experience with demo I have shown you, just come later to me and see it. And then here, I want to thank you for coming here and listening to me. And it's a time for question and answer. Does anybody have any question? Wow. Hello.
I have a question about on-device debugging because you didn't show it.
Oh.
If it is possible, how is it device debugging?
Okay, on device. Yeah, it is possible to show. Okay, so debugger, for example, I didn't show it. He has the lock. You can implement to your activity. Here is, for example, the presentation start, and I have chosen the compass. This is the device's lock. I have in my source code, I have to go back, I have in my source code some, wait a sec. I'm used the lock, the time. Oh, okay. I have here implemented the lock unit. This is the lock. I have to see where it is done. The log file. Here it is. I have sent. I wanted to keep informed about the demo. I have run it up, so I put the string, what's happening, and value of string. So maybe you can change that value to maybe you can use the value of your interface. So, or some other values, maybe the string. You can extend it about a string. But I don't know the reason why to do that. But then recompile, and if you press the first button, which is a custom button, it's not. I have something wrong? Okay, I will change only the this one, start dialog. No, custom dialog is started. Okay, so I have saved it, and then I recompile my project to other activity, to the emulator. So I have to wait. I check if my recompiling is successful. Yeah, it looks like it is. I will wait. Then I have to go back to my DMS and see what's happening on the background on the lock. There is a lock. Oh no, cat lock. Oh, I missed. Oh, so I'm now a little bit. Yeah, here it is. And I have recompiled with some fail that I'm not caring about. And when I press the custom dialog, it's keep me informed that I have it pressed. This is one of the